Okay. Oh no, it is 3:30, but I was only half an hour late. Yeah, so daylight savings time literally triggered at the moment my stream was supposed to start. Except my stream didn't start at that moment because I was eating! But, you know, anyway. I believe we were replenishing as many troops as we could. And I need to post to Discord real quick. Right quick I will. Alright. Anyway, we'll stream an extra hour today because it's just the hours I would stream. Daylight savings time. We'll start worrying about daylight savings time tomorrow. Okay. All right. And then the rally point will give me more. And as many of these guys as I can. My army, sure. Wish I could have more, but whatever. We have 230 rats. We have some toxicologists and a few odds and ends. A new bone club. Why did I need a blacksmith to make a bone club? Also, excuse me. Alright, we really need another hero. We really do. Have you interacted with this yet? Let's hit that. Magnolia Silverlink has made her way to the shrine! Brother Hitler had directed her to, and she knelt and renewed her oath. If I am called, my oath will soon deliver my body, soul, and spirit to your side. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, I actually get to have a second hero. Do I get to keep her? Taxes! I want to keep her. She's the best hero ever. She has already stolen my heart. Now, why does she have rats? Okay, we know why the rat, but why does she have a cultist with her and not any of her own type of men? Oh well, who cares? 3 and 6 ain't bad. I can make use of you. Alright, you... I don't know whether or not I get to keep you in the future. Alright, I'm gonna have her walk through and collect all the, Oh, there's actually not a lot of stat points going around right now, is there? Well, oh, there's one. That's an XP. Anyway, we'll grab everything we can. So if I do keep her in the future missions, I'll be able to at least make some use of her. I'd like to get her taxes 3, please. Alright. We need to hit the Keymaster's tent. However, I'm a little bit terrified to do so, because an enemy might come in and ruin everything. So we're not going to hit it right away. First... But why are we pillaging a tavern? Why would you do such things? How could you, Brother Hiller? What? This rally point can go and be replaced with a croft. And then they can we upgraded this. Can also be a cleft. Or rat. Greetings, Faye. I've heard you're the smartest of your kind, and I have many questions. My kin are slain, I can feel it. Oh, well, that may be. But what do you know of the friendship between Aurelia and the eldest Fae? And Bill Malign despised Aurelia and her treachery. Treachery? You do not know! Aurelia's spirit killed our great king. She was twisted in death to something horrible. I felt her presence. She was not twisted. And besides, she's my great aunt. Well, great. You are of her blood. Yes, that's what I told you. Oh well, so much for you. You were no match for the rats. Oh no. Oh, we can't accept that. Fine, we'll do it ourselves. Rat here, and I'm not willing to lose any rat. No rat left behind. Well, just sing. Oh, really? There you go. Ow! Alright, let's see. You're done. Next. A little bit better, I guess. Well, I think I did a little bit better. Traded some toxicologists for some rats. Seems like a good deal to me. Hey, James! Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Time zones. Those infernal things. I guess you can visit this one. Maybe needed to visit those as well, I don't know. Whatever, we'll just keep her moving. The only thing I really want of her is to increase her level so she can get more taxes. Tax dollars are her true purpose, after all. I wonder if this is going to loop around or if I'm going to have to back up. I wonder. Hey, Drebard! Oh ho! Yes, we needed this. This was very important. That is an absolute must-buy. Okay. That is a must-buy. Gotta have that. Okay, that looks quite a bit better. I think I'm satisfied. A little bit more movement, a little bit more attack and defense, and a crystal every turn. This was well worth it. Oh, I have to buy that too. There we go. Okay, that should work. Oh, look at all of this. A portal. I wonder where it leads. This way, eventually she'll deliver troops to this guy. Oh, right, because it would require a timber mill. I never bothered. Perhaps I should, Or I could just keep loading up with more rats. Excellent! Here's an old legionnaire already animated. And more of them stand behind. Maybe they'll have some information. You there! How did you come to be here? Bound by oath. Yes, yes, we all did that. But what woke you? Bound by oath. Guard, yes, yes. That means something interesting is beyond. Is that why you still stand? Bound by oath. This isn't getting anywhere. Step aside! I'm looking for information on the ancient oath and how to bind you to me. Bound by oath. I hate to waste resources, but if you insist on staying in my way, I'll just have to feed you to my rats. To me that they didn't give anything immunities to, like, poison or anything. So you really shouldn't be able to poison skeletons like how I do. Alright. Actually, what I should have done is... yeah, that would kill him. Anyway, no, I need momentum! Oh well, too late. We're done here. We're done here! Acceptable losses. We've successfully duplicated the process. The legions will march forever. The oath will call them. Corral will set up in crypts of Patreon. I will oversee the works here in the heart of the Empire, and Aerith will revive Aurelia herself. My tomb will be at the Grey Tar, and my most trusted researchers will rest at the foot of Mount Hope, as they are the hope for the future. Weish. Well, I'm sure everything went well. What could possibly go wrong? After all... just perhaps, I should have you pick up some troops and guard. So that when I turn those fires off, I don't have everything wrecked. Just me, you know. Most convenient indeed. That's right. You've just fill your army with toxicologists. I wish I'd upgraded them now, but that's fine. Alright, here's a shrine of Aurelia. That should count for something. There you go, look at that. So, if things get ugly, we'll be right here to fend them off. This should... Okay. Still haven't gone back to the flat-back green thing. Okay, here it is. This is a dead end. Alright, that explains it. So, we go back, we flag this, and then we go in a new direction where we know enemies await. I suppose Mr. Hiller had better visit this rally point. I don't know. I would like to get rid of a unit and add in more rats. I don't know what these cultists. I don't know these. I need more rats. 427 rats. Let's get more. Always more rats. This guy is going to be truly unstoppable. Yes, I suspect that. Do you have anything else to say? Anything? Bound by oath. Oh. Everywhere I go, it's the same with these things. Well, look at that. The keystone is here. Then it likely powers the fire at Stone's Rest. Yes, I should be careful. I shouldn't open it until I'm ready to face the full force of Baron Silverlink's troops. If that's what I waited for. And now I'm ready. There we go. Alright, she's here to guard. She will be a formidable second hero. But it will be second hero. Oh shit, he's a threat to me. A real threat? Uh-oh. Oh no. Well, how unfortunate. Oh no! He reached me! I didn't think he could! This might be an unfortunate game over then. Darn. I was gonna just... Oh well, whatever. There wasn't that much more I could do to pump up his army that much anyway. It all comes down to are our rats ratty enough? A wielder in gleaming embossed armor led a mighty host. It might be that we took too long getting to this point, and he had too long to build up, perhaps. This is quite enough. I don't know who you are, but you're not welcome here. So you haven't heard of me. I am Brother Hiller, a scholar and expert in the history of Arlia. I demand you withdraw your forces and let the Tinkerers Guild do their work. I've been paid quite well to let them conduct research here, so you lot had better leave. You're not welcome in the Barony of Silverlink. And technically, these are not your lands, Baron. The Barony of Silverlink did not exist in the time of Aurelia, and therefore we do not recognize it. You should join us, like your noble sister did. You go too far! Withdraw before I spill your blood. Too far? Oh no. In the name of Aurelia, I reclaim these lands. Aurelia's dead, and I'll be dead before I surrender the barony to anyone. Yeah, this one's pretty dicey. I don't know. Let's see. That's not what I want to see when I'm running rats. Oh, I don't like this. If only I had some movement boosts. Well, first blood goes to you. You need a boost forward of 2. Sabotage! Just enough. Unfortunately, I'm out of movement boosts and I have to move into this meat grinder now. There's just not much I can do about it. It's higher level than me too. I have every disadvantage right now. Push them forward a little bit more. If only. I do not understand the purpose of that sword. The rallies aren't very good. That's what I didn't want. Ugh, yeah, the archers are just murdering me right now. Okay. Can I get aggression? Going well, not going well at all. If only. Still, the crossbowman won't move against me, so. so badly. So horrifically badly. Cloud vision completely wrecked you guys. So what? Alright. That's it. Stuck. But at least I repositioned you. Think about that. Yeah, that's true. Rats are not winning. Not enough rat. Repel you. Little bit of momentum at least. My rats are spent and they have too many swordsmen yet. We got stomped. Stronger hero with a stronger army. No way. Yep. Complete loss. So... and of course it gives me a game over if this guy falls. So we will go back a little bit. How far can we go back? Yeah, that army was not supposed to reach. Okay, where are we? After it's been put out. Okay, you're still heading up this way. Oh, yeah, okay. Got me. That's him. Okay, okay. So the only way this could work is if I don't step through the portal this turn. Troops. Then we're going to dismantle this for a timber mill because that lets me do that. unfold? Give me a second, I'll check out your comment. Alright, all you gotta do is get there and resupply. Alright, let's see. Summertime zone change. That's correct. That's correct. Yep, the time zone's messing with everything. Because my heroes were not near each other at that time. They were too far apart. Alright. Next, you. Oh no, out of money. What a shocker. Alright. I know this isn't really your kind of unit, but complete stacks are better than incomplete stacks. You are basically ready to go now. She can upgrade more stuff on her own time. Alright. Touch that. One destruction essence. You never know, that might make the difference. And we have to hope this is enough. This is basically a full army now. And there's nothing I can really do to strengthen him for this fight. Well, she can give him a few more rats. 5 more rats. Is he strong enough? There he is. Same fight, only this time I've got basically maxed my guy's troop carry capacity. So we'll just have to see if this is enough. I wish he had one more level of command so that he could fit one more unit in. Alright. Don't like advancing it to your archers, but you guys are good at move and shoot. So not good enough at move and shoot, but whatever. Ow, ow. Ah, jeez, that's a lot of units to lose before the fight even starts. Can't get to them this turn. This is just really bad for the rats. This particular situation. Get another volley of ranged attacks in. Oh. So much of our army's gone before we've even begun. It's terrible. Alright. Storm. Sabotage. I need Dimension Door. Fine. Buffs are so good. Not too knowledgeable on how order buffs work exactly, but they're really good. More ranged attacks. Even with my army maxed, this fight is still really one-sided in his favor, too. I need to play it better. I really, really need to play this fight better. Part of the problem is the rats do not produce hardly any essence. He has so much more magic than I do coming out of his guys. This guy's producing 6 order a turn with his essence strength, and good grief. Yes, 6 times the mana would make a big difference. I don't know what to do. Well, there is a move I could pull. It's a bit desperate, but there is a play I could make. And I guess it fits our character rather well. Alright. Very well, then. Here is a play. Okay. She is about as tough as I'm going to be able to make her. We just sacrifice her and then have him follow up. She'll hit them with her units to soften them up. and then he'll come in and deliver the crushing blow. Siblings approached each other on the battlefield. Sister, I do not like the company you keep. Why do you stand against me? Brother, I've seen the most amazing powers among these scholars. They seek the former glory of the Empire, and I see their cause as noble. What of our noble barony? We've amassed greater wealth than all the other baronies. Soon we will be the most powerful in all Arleon. What, you turn your back on that? On me? That is greed, not nobility. I'm sorry, brother. I seek a better life for all who call Arleon home. I stand with the unseen society. I stand with Aurelian. You need to reconsider. Even our scholarly mother would tell you so. I do not want to raise my sword against family. She was the one who told me the stories. Let go of your greed and join us. We can create a better world together, as Aurelia would have wanted. Aurelia's dead, and I'll be dead before I'll surrender the barony to anyone. Alright, this is do the maximum amount of damage possible. Oh, shit. Tactics are a little more aggressive now. Good grief. Oh my gosh, we didn't even turn it. Oh well, sing a song. Okay guys, you need to do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. This is not enough damage, guys. Damage. I'll just steal your order essence. Oh, this doesn't well. He's gonna get to go. Poison isn't doing the job. Since I stole this. Plus the order rations. No, we don't generate it. Did we just steal all that? Cool. Sadly, I don't have much use for these. Let him get some more poison on him. We've lost 10 soldiers. That's not enough. Even with your army all but maxed, you're not doing enough damage. 13? That is not even close to what we need to do here. I hope he can't use any of the artifacts I gave her. I am super disappointed in that performance. 80 to 13. Well, maybe he had bonuses that only applied to the next battle he fought in. Maybe. Any thoughts on the next vote? Well, we're doing Unicorn Overlord next. Did you miss the end of the last stream? What comes after that? I don't know. But yeah, no. Since Star Trek was so incredibly short, I looked back and chose the second place winner of the previous vote, which ended up being a coin flip, oddly. Of their bows. Advancing puts you in range of even more bows. Staying still, you get more magic than you do. It's just all the things I can do don't work well. Why am I in this situation like this? So much essence. I'm gonna steal yours. Safe there. Not safe. Back up. Back up. You guys have to wait. At least you're giving me the luck. Alright, I have stripped some of your magic away. However, they're gonna reload for a turn now. Oh, can I shift the order? No, not this one. So much more damage from their archers. It's like no matter how I approach this battle, I'm screwed. Those two archers are about to make a very simple. Does. Oh, that's the one that let you all attack twice, isn't it? Or something. Oh, do that. To get at their ranged units. Too much of their ranged units is still out of reach. Okay, that felt good. Walking through multiple tiles of acid, not as good of a feeling, but... This is gonna suck! Here comes the archery. Okay, he definitely had some buffs that would only apply to his next fight. So even though the fight went horrific, the previous battle, it was still the correct move in this case. Because you can see how much better this fight is going now. As much as I'd like to pretend my tactics are just so much better this time, no, I don't think it is. I think he had buffs that were in play. Still a terrible battle, but not nearly as one-sided. The defeated Baron ordered his remaining troops to lay down their arms. I surrender. Will you allow me to retreat to my holdings? Yes, fine. Perhaps you'll come to your senses once my research is concluded. Not likely. Alright. I'll be able to rehire her. He is going to need to replenish his army, though. Oh, the screen shake? Whoops. Not a fan of the screen shake, eh? Alright. They're not undead, they're just rats. Probably. Maybe. I don't want to go in there without my army being replenished. He didn't even level up from all that fighting, by the way. Well, I have a rally point over here I can hire from. Alright. Alright. It's not enough. It's not enough. Alright, she's back. Her to rally as a rally point. Okay, he's gonna give her the 20 guys that aren't upgraded. She is immediately gonna run like hell down here. And he's actually gonna end up kind of following part way. Because that's the fastest way I can do things. That's probably the right spot right there. Yeah, they just ate some undead, you know. Nothing odd about that. Deliver this to him. No, wait, wrong way. Okay, it's an almost complete-ish army. It's an almost complete-ish army. It'll do. Alright, new territory. A tribute to the arcane, that was one of the little buffs he had going for him. Well, now it's my buff to carry into my next battle. What else did you have over here? Another broken tower. It is odd. Why were they all ruined? You had an order spire. I'll definitely want that. I might as well bump into that. Unlikely to get into another fight this game, but... Oh, you had that, then you had that. Okay, I'm starting to see why you had power. That was also buffing you. Oh, there's a city here. Alright. I think you can go down there and flag a few things for me. Oh yeah, he had a ton of things buffing him for that fight. He had a ton of stuff. Yeah, this one's an automatic win. We have enough rats to devour the city. Convert it. Sure, why not? So we're almost done with this map now. I think they set it up so you pretty much had to use her to soften his assault. I think they pretty much built it so you had to. Oh! Science. Missed archaeology. Fanatical offerings. Ah, there we go. Increase the size of my rat spirits. Yes. Sure, toxicologist as well. The rats were the important things. Okay, now we've gotten somewhere. Really gotten somewhere. So they max at 160. Usually troop sizes double, but they don't. Really? Very unusual. Still, 160 is a lot of rat. We don't need this. We need another rally point. I think it is your fault here. Well, no matter. Those. Alright, what else we got over here? There's probably going to be at least one more nasty fight ahead of us. So we need to prepare for it. There was a source of knowledge I couldn't get at. Really like us to level up again, please. That. No, attacks. Ooh, all dwellings produce 40% more. Yes. I really hope I get to keep her now. Whoa. That. Now that is something. Wow, look at this. +1 to all essences for the next... Like, all these bonuses for the next fight are crazy. It's gotta come around to this side next. Ooh. Another city? Huh. Blah! A few knights, not a real threat. I have a feeling, I'm worried that perhaps I've hit a level cap. Also, I didn't get either of the heroes from the last map on this one, so I have no idea who I have on the next map. Oh, without you, huh? I'll definitely send him through all these XP buildings, but if he doesn't level up, I won't be too surprised. Keep her more than him. I want her. 40% more from all dwellings, and now a third level of taxes. So she's just producing 500 gold a turn passively. That's crazy. Madness, I say. This is the same as the other one, right? Well, that's fine. You can wait one turn. See, there's one of the last few points he has to visit there. His army is almost maxed, but I sure would like to fit another stack of rats in. Okay. Alright. Touch that. Flag that. And that. Yeah, I don't know. I strongly suspect that there is, though. We'll know in a second, as he claims all the XP and all of these points. Is this one of the points I needed to go to? I think it is. Okay. If he could have leveled, he would have by now. Yeah, we hit the cap. Oh, that's just how it goes. But she can continue to level up. Spectres wearing robes of ancient scholars emerge from the graveyard, swinging their ever-burning censers. Bound by oath, bound by knowledge. Oh, this is promising. Scholars! I too am a scholar. Lost, she is lost. Why do we not feel her presence? We are searching for her. Would you tell us of her plan to preserve the legions, to serve the Empire? Something has gone wrong. Her presence is required for the oath. There was an uprising. With the Ethra taken... Oh, the Rana. The Rana sabotaged her undead dreams. The Ethra, who are they? The dragon lords from that the froglings served. Ethra, come, specters, serve me and we'll find Aurelia. Yes. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll have a few undead in my ranks. Alright, 2 more points to visit. I might even have to dismiss some forces. Maybe. We'll check it out in a second. Here, I'm gonna ask you to hold this just in case. Okay? Okay, you just hold that for me, would ya? I haven't read the ones on the United Federation of Planets. I read, mostly ones about the ship specs so far. More buffs for the next battle. Seriously? Oh, it's adding up to be quite a lot. Benefit from visiting that. Order Magic 3. Okay. Woodcutter. Yep. 40% more units. Money. Wood. Oh, I want her to be with me in the next mission. Definitely want her. Alright, guys. I'm pretty sure this guy is just gonna join me. Could be mistaken. But I'm pretty sure that's what it's gonna be. I serve the Empire as well. Follow me. You are not her. Oh, fine. Where is she? Lost to us. Just let me past. Okay, I am wrong. In which case, I will drop those men into this stack again. Nope. More arrows and MP couldn't possibly hurt. My secondary hero lost a fight. That's why she lost her artifacts. But I took them back when I won the fight, so no big deal. Ruin contained many texts, but none are still readable. Oh, one is still there. I still await her return. It has been too long. I traveled to the Tenderweald. to see what is keeping her from performing his duty. I am and forever will be her sword. Alright. And this should be the last one. Huh, no final fight? Well, okay then. These are my last wishes. Upon my death, bring my remains to my most faithful servant in the heart of Tenderwild. Alright, well, now you know. Brother Hiller and Magnolia gathered to discuss what they had learned. Learned a great deal, but I believe we must find the fallen wielders and hopefully even Aurelia herself. Do you think we could speak to them? It seems they all took an oath of a sort, and if their minds are preserved, then we might be able to. But I believe we need Aurelia to wake the other wielders. Seems that way. Well, I've decided. You and I will travel to Patrium to seek out the Ethtra. Maybe they stole the sacred artifact of Aurelia's ashes. Perhaps we can talk to her through that. They must have it. Why do you believe that? Who else would harm Aurelia? Her wielders, the Fae, were part of the plan to raise her. It could not only be her enemy, the Ethtra. Dr. Marjata, a colleague, is in Patrium now, researching some crater, and she may know where we can find the Ethtra. What about the wielders? Shouldn't we find them? Nah. Ambertina is already working on Walsh's tomb, and she sent some members of the Tenderwild to find out about the Fae King. May I suggest another wielder for the task? Roderick. He is well versed in diplomacy, and the Fae do not take kindly to trespassers, and your society may antagonize them. Surprisingly fine idea. We'll do that. I'll set it all up, while you get the expedition ready for Patrium. So we know Brother Hiller ends up in the marsh, because we already played that campaign. So, who are we playing as next, man? That's the question. I really prefer to be able to carry my heroes from map to map. That's the part of the appeal of the campaign to me, a big part. I have a feeling they're going to throw a completely different hero at me. In chaunts and catacombs, the texts show them the way. The faithful flock to them, together for her. The unseen seen at last, together for her. The dead return to her, together for her. They pray. We're over here. Brother Hiller. Okay, are we still Brother Hiller? Okay. Okay, no. We're not playing... Who's this now? I think what might happen is we'll get to the final mission and we might end up with the heroes from all the first 3 missions. That's probably what they're going for, I would guess. Many scholars were sent across the land to seek the urn of Aurelia, but it was a loyal knight, Roderick, who was dispatched to the mysterious Tinderwood Wild. He hoped to solicit the long-lived Fae for information on the urn. What he found would change the history of Arbor forever. Alright, so we want to find the urn of the Empress that everyone made their oath to. Alright. And we have Roderick now. Do you have to be a knight? I just want... If you're not gonna let me have the lady with all the frickin' bonuses, financial, economic bonuses, and you're not going to let me have the Rat King, and you're not going to let me have either of the heroes from the first mission. At least give me a wizard. Now, here's a knight for you. Okay, fine. And I've got knights. Whoa, knights do order and chaos? Chaos? Knights? How very un-knight-like of them. Yep, and we're level 1 with our special ability being we're resistant to ranged attacks. That would have actually been really good for the Rat King. Plus 20 defense to human troops. Man, that economics hero was so awesome. As Roderick neared the tavern, there was a sudden shimmer from the ancient archway, and an older robed man stepped into the clearing. He had a giant rat perched on his shoulder that he seemed to be whispering to. As he caught sight of Roderick, he strode toward him. Roderick of Loth, I am Brother Hiller. Can you please give me your artifacts? Where did you come from? How did you appear? All these dimwits. Are you not familiar with portals? These are a very powerful version. In the age of Aurelia, wielders use them all the time. I am not, and I do not appreciate your tone, but thank you for informing. You're welcome. Now, these are the Baron's sole orders. You are to go onto the Tinderwild and talk to the Fae. We need to know what they know about Aurelia's ashes. This is in the description of the mission already. Why are we info dumping what we already know? Alright, I'll do it. We've already sent some expeditions into the woods. They await within. And with those words, he vanished and gave me nothing. Doggone it. Dude! At least give me some rats. An artifact. Anything. Jerk. Oh, you think we're robber barons, huh? How very Darklands. A group of road men were pulling dead bodies onto carts. There had been a battle here. What happened here? Report! Oh, we fled to the woods. Arbertina sent us to seek the Fey knowledge. But they went quite mad and attacked us. Where's the rest of the expedition? Do any remain? If they still live, they'll probably be spread out through the woods being hunted by Fey, you know. Fey love that sort of thing. Well, this is a horrible start. Follow me. Wow, he went from not knowing what portals were to just leaping right into the first one he sees. Alright, step through the body, more bodies. The Fae had been ferocious. As he went back to look for survivors, he heard a murmur of a female voice in his head. A believer. Wielder. Who's this? Who's whispering in my head? I am trapped. Help. Who are you? She's gone. Probably a Fae trick. Don't trust anything in this forest. No, I rehired the economics hero. And then she leveled up a bunch, because you can just rehire heroes if they're not, you know, the one that you told can't die. Ugh. No matter which direction I go, it's a problem. Bad human destroy! Get ready, they're attacking. Alright. Come on, I want to play with all the different undead units that I should have. You call those knights? That guy's got a hoe. That's a farmer on a draft horse. What do you think you're fooling calling those knights? Yeah, I'm just gonna go with this. No match for the farming tool. What do you call an immortal who dies? A liar. Not so immortal after all. As Roderick traveled further into the woods, it really depends on your definition of immortal. Some people put ageless down as immortal. It's like, no, that's just you don't age. That's not immortal. Some people put it down as immortal anyway. There's so many different kinds of immortal. You have the kind of immortal who pulls a Kenny. You can kill him as many times as you want. He just keeps Kennying back to life. You could have your immortal who just anything you hit him with breaks. You can't punch through his skin. He's just indestructible. There's usually some kind of weakness for those guys. Then you have the regenerators that just keep regenerating. Usually if you vaporize their whole body, like toss them into a sun, that'll usually get rid of one of those immortals. Pretty much any kind of immortal, there's usually a way to end them. Even the Kenny kind, which is the hardest, if you can figure out where their spawn point is. Usually deal with them that way. Yeah. And if you really can't kill an immortal, bury him. Just tie him up and bury him deep. Yeah, eventually he'll get out, but it won't be your problem. This is why most of the true immortals are completely insane. Because, well, I mean, they basically sensory deprivation for centuries, possibly multiple millennia, buried somewhere. Yeah, most really old immortals are kinda lost it. No, yesterday's the day I don't stream. Right? Did I mix things up? Did I somehow get everything backwards? Did I? No, it's Sunday. No, I'm correct. Everything is as it should be. Yes, no, I'm supposed to stream today. Things are correct. You had me worried for a second there. As Roderick traveled further towards, he turned back and saw the path he had taken had disappeared. Shit, but there was enemies that way. Stupid Fae! They seek to stop me. Lend me your essence and I will keep the way open. The woods will not catch you. I don't trust you. I was known as Aurelia. I don't believe you. The presence left again, but something within him lingered. Bullshit! Right, I could be playing Master of Magic forever, except that I have to sleep and eat. Once I attain lichdom, well, no, I'll still have to work a job to keep the lights on. Not sure if there's a circumstance where I really could play Master of Magic perpetually forever. We'll have to think on this. You heard her! We can sense it within you. There's something of her there. It is true, I've heard a voice. Please let us come along. We've unlocked many strengths within our own essence. Yes, come along. Oh, come on. Two guys, what are they gonna do? Remember, my beloved Fae, that we must forever guard against the rise of undeath and the return of the dragons. It is the duty of every Fae wielder to search for and destroy them. We cannot trust the humans, and their will is weak and their memory short. Hey. My memory's not, what did you say again? Spirits. I wish to speak to a noble. No! Oh, well, they're swarming. I have such a small army right now, I don't want to risk it. Greetings, horned ones. Human, you're not welcome here. And the ones who follow you have hurt Tenderwild. Are you their leader? Yeah. To answer for their deeds. Alright then. What are you talking about? We're just a bunch of friendly necromancers. We can't be the bad guys. Your initiative count is very, very high. I'm gonna lose guys over this, but what else can I do? Ah, geez, a third of my guys gone. It's not a lot of damage, but... to arcane and destruction isn't gonna get me what I need. Just don't lose a knight and we'll call this okay. We lost a knight. This was awful. And I still have to deal with, fairies up above that were such a threat to me that I backed off. Each knight lost is basically irreplaceable. And I was half the swordsman as well. Alright, what do we need? I'm gonna go with order magic. Does... reach out to me, lend me your essence. Yeah, sure, here you go. Gladdens me to feel the presence of one sworn to me. Now let me in and I'll open the way. My mind returns. I've had only fleeting moments of consciousness for so long. Their prayers, their needs. It's over. They locked the door behind me again. Yeah, I hate this forest. What's taking place here? Human bodies strewn about, most of them clad in cultist robes. As Roderick gazed over the battlefield, the familiar presence warmed him again. The presence of the wielder gives me strength, but you're different than the others. I sense it. You've taken the oath. Well, everyone does. You are my wielder. The oath should wake the faithful who followed me here, and will now serve you in my name, in life as in death. The words lingered in his ears. Roderick could see the dead all around him get back on their feet. They gathered to him, and he could feel their essences still. They were not dead, they were not mindless, they still served and were glad to do so. Alright. Oh, Risen. This is a new unit type. And it comes in stacks of 200. No. You are significantly better than the rats. What in the world does your actual faction look like? I need to get a city with all the different unit types so I can really understand what your faction does. I'm surprised I got some more knights. That's good. I really want to know what this faction looks like, and it's hard to tell at this point. Ooh, spell damage resistance. Yeah, sure, why not? That's far enough, human. Ethelman, whatever, may be gone, but we are not without power. Ravenfair is here, and he is gathering our forces as we speak. Why'd you kill all these people? They were here for the same reason you are. We cannot allow this. Foul betrayers, I slay you all. The rats were pretty good. They were pretty hard when I was playing the Rana. But, in the last mission, it was all rats all the time, almost. And I noticed two big problems with the rats. The first were, as good as rats are, they provide almost no MP, which is a huge downside. And the second problem with rats is, they really suck against ranged units. Like, man, archers just ripped them a new one. Even when I had multiple things boosting their health. Very close. One tile. If I could just... Oh, come on, you're so close. But no, he's gonna get another lightning bolt. And it cost me that. Oh, what you gonna do? Take that, Oh, jeez, 8 hit points left. Oh, if only. Wait a minute. No! Ah, come on. I still lost another knight. Ah, I just can't keep my knights alive. If only I could keep my blood on the inside of my knights. Alright, look, can they become undead knights, though? Please? No? Oh, okay, yes. They do become undead. Alright. So as my men fall, they become undead. That actually might make the cultists more useful. Oh, I guess I pillaged a Fagro. And so the twisted spirit of Aurelia slew our king. Her powers unleashed, she forced the dead to serve her once more. If our brave queen hadn't burnt the body of our king, he would have been forced to serve her. I don't think that's how the oath works. Maybe I'm misunderstanding, but I don't think that's how it goes, unless she managed to make him swear an oath. Clearing is covered with bones and old weapons. A long time ago, a battle took place here. Project ordered his troops to take a well-needed rest, the risen patiently waiting while the living tended their wounds. The legions came for me, but they were defeated, and while I was locked away, the oath could not call them back. If I return from the dead at all, I can sense that the risen want it. They do. All beings desire meaning and purpose. For the risen, they know. They now know they are part of restoring greatness, maintaining peace, and creating happiness. It gives them joy, as it would for me. That is why they serve without question. And so with all my oath-bound legions. Fallen skeletons rise, grasping weapons and shields, and they come to join me. Serve. Okay, now we have a problem. I have to trade something away. You were generating magic, and that was nice. But you actually make things dead. So I'll take that. Yeah, I think that's the correct play here. I'll get more mileage out of the swordsman than I would those those two. This is gonna close up behind me as soon as I step through it, isn't it? It's in the other direction. I wonder. The dead follow you! Let me pass, or your death will follow. Alright, this one might be a bit tough. Abyss versus Zero? No, I don't know that one. Well, if you can't trust an immortal crazy ghost, who can you trust? I think you need to be more open-minded about these things, you know? Yeah, I don't think I can quicken my way into getting hit on that. Well, skeletons are expendable after all, so let's let them be expent. It's 5. It's not enough to bridge the gap. Okay. Ooh, there you go. Okay, that's what rally does. Right. Ah, that's pretty good, actually. Pacify. Well, no, did it? No, you splattered my cultists. As if I had spell damage to heal. Alright. Well. Let's collect our shattered cultists and swordsmen. Yep, the forest closed behind me again. I'll take combat training, I guess. Join me. Bound by oath, bound to conquer. Yes, getting my troops. So the skeletons only come in groups of 40 now. Interesting. I think it's only humans that become risen. This is how the necromancy mechanic's gonna work. Alright, I'm gonna go this way, because big sword. Your stench is overwhelming. That matted fur isn't much better. How could you betray the Empress? The dead must not return. Yeah, we should begin hacking down all the trees. Wood is valuable, after all. Especially in this economy. Magic immunity, huh? night. I can afford to lose one night. It's unfortunate, but... You should have bound the horse to the oath. Then they would be mounted in death as they were in life. Ghosts. We've returned, are we dead? Yes. We were to assist somebody, blah blah blah. Our mind returns when you are near, we serve the wielder. Get it? Okay, the Fae King at the time did want to come back. Now that's gonna cost me something if I go down that road. This... give me some more troops and some XP. I feel like I'm doing desktop dungeons here, trying to carefully... Oh, they closed the door behind me again, did they? Yep, they locked the door behind me yet again. Okay, well, we're going this way now. Disgusting humans! Are you the one who forces the dead to stand? They're not forced. They are willing and glad. It is as Ethiel always warned. She still seeks a way to destroy the urn and that cursed spirit within. Have you tried throwing it into a volcano? I understand that's a pretty good way to get rid of artifacts you don't want anymore. I think that's even the preferred disposal method in Minecraft. Buckets full of lava, right? Crap, really? I bet I can get a quick. There it is. Harder the more you move, so it's perfect. Ah, jeez. This would be a bad fight, that's why I didn't want to take it. One step short. Alright, that had some. Oh, actually. Just sit. Yeah, I suppose the cloud vision is kind of pointless, but whatever. Fury. Hey there, Sunshinian. It's been pretty cool so far. If you like Heroes of Might and Magic, then this is awesome. If you don't like Heroes of Might and Magic, well, you probably wouldn't want Songs of Conquest then, because it's kind of the same game, only completely different. They know who their audience is. They know what they're making. Alright, a portal. Nah. You can keep the Hard West. You don't need to share it with me. It's fine. You were good. I'll play through the campaigns in the skirmisher mode and be well satisfied with this. And of course I'll be playing Unicorn Overlord, hopefully tomorrow. I'm actually trying to get... I want a physical copy. Nobody in Fairbanks had a physical copy yesterday or Or today. Or the day... Anyway. Time zones. Hopefully I can get a copy, and tomorrow we'll do Unicorn Overlord. If not, we'll do another day of this. And then unicorns. Whichever. A wielder sworn to her. You have awoken her mind, and thus the others sworn by oath in this woods are sworn to you. How did that happen? When we arrived with her Orn, the young Fey Queen. Young? Unleashed ferocious magic upon us. She killed us and their king, destroying the hope of returning our Empress. I must meet her. It will be her end. Alright. Yes, I want those. That's the improved version this time, so they can drain essence. I really should get an extra slot for more troops. Roderick led his troops through yet another portal. It flickered and died behind him. Yep, cut off my retreat at every step. You're close, my wielder. With every step you take, I feel myself returning. Tell me, does the Empire still stand? No, not really. So, what I built had no effect. It is all as it was. As Roderick heard these words, he was struck by a terrible sadness, a sense of her sorrow. And then he burned down a fairy grove. Alright, what do we got going on in this section? Where is the path going to cut me off this time? Order, chaos, or destruction spires? Bet it's only going to let me have one of the three, but maybe it'll let me get all three. Maybe. I'll take order. Yep! You get one. Whatever. I'll make do with order magic then. Do I have to fight another fairy queen? I'm not very good at fighting those. They tend to get a lot of kills on me. Yes, yes, yes. I know I don't have any ranged units, but what if I fought this one a little different? Let's build up a little MP. Just enough. Alright. Oh, hey, Justice! Blackwood. Yeah, go ahead. I thought about teleporting and finishing that off, but... no, I think I got to get rid of this guy. These will be enough for that. Alright. As we rid the forest of the furries. Apparently. Oh, that would matter if I used ranged attacks. I'll take Essence Shield then, I guess. Another field strewn with crushed bones. Yes, yes. Get in the army. Okay, The next time I level up, I really have to take more troop slots. We need it. But they fade. I see a green flag. There are gonna be heroes in the area, are there? I've been gathering some resources, but I haven't had a chance to actually use any of them. Creation Spire. Oh, that's the type of magic I wouldn't otherwise have access to. The undead aren't big on creation, funny enough. Oh! Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be ugly. A wielder of Arleon, dressed like the many rangers he led, stepped towards Roderick before the battle. Although Roderick thought he knew all the wielders of Arleon, this one was new to him. I know you, Roderick of Loth. You are one of the most distinguished and honorable knights in all of Arleon, and yet your company is corrupted. Why do you do this? Because Arleon is corrupted, driven by greed. My own barony has bent both me and back to other baronies, and barons alike. Our people suffer, and I am sick of it. This is not the way. Roderick, you do not know what you have done. Those legends of the golden days of the Empire are not just stories. They are the truth. By freeing the Empress and her wielders, we can restore the Empire and the peace that we all long for. We cannot, and I won't let you. This... I don't know if I can win this one. Maybe if I'd taken an extra slot early on. 60 Rangers. I don't know much about this unit because I haven't played that faction, but 5 of these and 3 more. Oh boy. Meanwhile, my guys crawl across the battlefield. I'm sure they'll do just fine against archers. You're even higher level than me. Everything about this situation is terrible. I don't really know what I could do different other than, you know, the extra troop slot potentially. Alright, you're gonna have to settle for being here. Ah, we're nowhere near our foes. Great. I could cloud someone's vision. There. Yeah, it's about the extent of what I got. Oh, come on. I was hoping to save that for the cavalry, but... Alright, just enough to reach an archer. Okay. If only I could quicken and get... Wait a minute. I have dimension door. Just enough to close the gap. Yeah, slowly crawl across the battlefield, man. That's it, go great. And you can't reach a target. Wait, you can hit this guy? Well, he's better than nothing. This is actually going fairly well, but it's still pretty icky. Mostly they don't seem to have used enough magic on their side. this guy's ranged attack. Oh well. I don't know. The sprite work in this game is fantastic. I'm playing the undead faction right now. There's a bunch of interesting factions. There's the swamp frog people. There's Fae and Knights are together as a faction. And there's merchants and ogres with a lot of muskets and that sort of thing. As the last of Ravenfair's forces fell, Roderick drew his sword and made ready to finish the battle with one decisive blow. Stop, don't slay him. He will learn that what we aim for is good, and once we've proven ourselves, he will take the oath and join us. Yes, my lady, your words are wise and full of compassion. You're speaking with her as she once spoke with me. I am. She is within me and I am her wielder. She has asked me to release you, so I will. Take your survivors and go. Tell the world that Aurelia shall return, and they are welcome to join us. Oh, I will tell them, but I beg you don't release her. Death brings corruption into this world. She will find a way to mend these wounds. Speak of this no more. Alright, level 10. Oh, taxes! I want taxes badly. But that's probably the most worthless thing in this mission, and... oh, but if I get to keep this guy in the next map... I want it so badly, but I know I really need command. Actually, his positioning has been incredibly important all game, now that I think of it. Oh, wow, +1 retaliation? Are you kidding? Oh, we gotta take that. Oh, hell yeah. I didn't realize that was at the end of the road in combat training. That is interesting. I'm not sure what kind of build that needs to go with, but, Huh. Ranged offense. That... I can't even use that. I can't even make use of that. This is where the final effort to rescue me was crushed. One of my strongest wielders, Murkoff, had come to my aid. I've heard of him, the Sword, the Dragon Slayer. He'd brought the mighty Everstorm Legion, who were imbued by the Oath, but not even with her help could we defend. Where is the Fairy Queen now? She is away. She left Ravenfire to guard me. She believes the Ethra hold a secret that could destroy my resting place. I will release you before that happens. You are ever my loyal knight. Now lead the Everstorm Legion and find me. Well, what have you given me here? Now, what does this do? Protects nearby units, intimidates enemy units, 50% ranged resistance, sweeping attacks. We've seen these, we've fought against them, but to have them, 150 health apiece, max troop size of 5, initiative of 20, movement of 4. Well, I wouldn't put them on the same level as dragons, but... well, the dragons, you could only have 3 per stack, so... I'm trying to measure them against other things. And consider... yeah, I think they're pretty good. My biggest problem with the undead is their movement speeds tend to be poor. Their mobility is not nearly what I was enjoying as the Rana. Deathless StarCraft 1, Deathless Command and Conquer. Yeah. I'm not much of one for doing the high-end challenge runs. They can be fun, but, yeah. I like challenging games, but I have my limits. Alright, let's dance! Human, you must not do this! I believe the wish of the Empress outweighs the command of a queen. Well, at least in the RTS games he's naming. Little to no RNG. Units always do the same amount of damage every time they attack, that sort of thing. Well, the good news is not a lot of ranged attacks. Bad news is those thugs in the front row are not gonna be gentle. Okay, I'm gonna hide you back here and hope you don't get ganked. Oh, this is an active ability. Well, that makes it less exciting, but still. Whatever. Still benefit from anything. Okay, so I'm gonna turn down your heat a little bit and up my durability a little bit. Yeah, that seems to be working. There's not much I can do with you, so you'll just step here. What would happen if I did that? How about I steal your essence instead? Well now. Let's see what the legions can do. I thought you could have counter attacked them. Maybe I'm mistaken. But I thought. Oh well. The important thing is I took away the retaliation already. Oh, really? Not enough? I should have checked. Darn, I wish I had a repel right now. Really don't want to lose one of these guys. Now I have repel. But I'm going to use Dimension Door instead, because if you fight that, you will get ripped a new one. So I'm just gonna put you next to it and have you steal its essence. And pretend like that's good enough. Okay, what if burst of strength, explosive fungus. About clouded vision? But let me try something. I never try this, but... Ooh, that kind of worked. That was perfect. Alright. Double kill. Alright, this has been very expensive. However... we come out on top, so... Convention door is really good. Ah, I lost one! If only I had used Justice on him first, I wouldn't have lost one. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that's basically 25% of... Well, the only unit I have that's valuable at this point. March? Oh my gosh, I need that. But Order Magic 2 would help me so much. You know, almost any other time I would say March is the clear pick, but in this one instance, I have to take Order Magic. Because somehow movement speed isn't what's all important here. Oh my gosh, look at all these. Well, we found her ashes. High atop the hill in an ord made of celestial ore hovered over the ground. Roderick could feel her presence within. As he stepped between the tributes to reach the urn, he could suddenly feel her presence pulse strong in his heart. My loyal Roderick, you have arrived. I can see you. I am trapped within these tributes. Ethil has held my eternity here for 500 years now, but even her words cannot fully contain me. Yea. I've heard whispers and prayers and tried to impose my will upon the world, tried to help where I could. Yes, now break the urn and set me free. At once. The image of Aurelia materialized before Roderick. The face he knew from the old paintings, tapestries, and even the coins in his purse. But now tears rolled down her stern, familiar face, and he felt her grief. You have done all that I could ask of you, and now it is time to rebuild. But first I must be fully restored. You cannot help me in this, loyal Roderick. I need my most trusted wielders. Their strength and knowledge surpasses yours. Wheels, Markoth, with their help I will raise the legions. Those are the names of legends, I understand. I feel the strength of my followers filling me. I shall gather and instruct them and spread the word and recruit others. My bloodline still runs in the world, and I will seek them out in time. Then I may fully return. I am bereft to lose you. So soon as I find you, I will never be far from your heart. Alright. So what is the final mission of this campaign? I just really want that one secondary hero that the rat guy found. That's the one I want. Out of all the heroes we've seen this campaign, I want her for the final map. Actually, one of my favorite AMVs is set to Safety Dance. Oh, really? Oh, we're gonna mess with the Rana, are we? Is this the mission he was on when we were playing the Rana? We just released the Empress, shouldn't we? Okay, I guess it's back to the Rat King, I guess. Sure, why not? Maybe this campaign will surprise me and have more than 4 missions. There's no telling, they could do anything. Probably not, though. Brother Hiller's expedition to the swamp had not only failed to find the Ethra, but also encountered Rana wielders. Beaten, Hiller and Magnolia fled through the swamps, looking for an archway to take them back to Arlia. But when Hiller led them through an old portal, they ended up right where Aurelia needed them. Alright then. The Rat Lord. Not my first choice of heroes, but fine. I got her, and I'm satisfied. Yeah, I'm happy now. You know what? We're good. Just don't send her away. Don't do anything stupid. Just let me keep her, and everything will be good. Brother Hiller and Magnolia stepped out of the portal near the edge of the Rana swamps. A few survivors followed behind, and a small gathering of rats swarmed around Hiller as he gazed across the wetlands. Well, that went horribly. I'm now convinced the Rana were responsible for Aurelia's disappearance. That is one thing we can agree on. I hope Roderick and the other expeditions fared better than we have. They couldn't have done worse. Where are we? These swamps all look the same. We should return through the portal before we get lost. Nonsense, I never get lost. Besides, the Unseen Society has scholars everywhere. We need but find them. Oh, there goes the portal. Rot these old portals! The frogs can't even maintain simple things like this. Yes, it's all bad. But I have a good feeling. Come along. Time to get our feet wet. No, where'd you go? Come on! What? No! Really? Come on, give her back to me. You're pretending she's in the party. You're gonna give her back to me, right? Magnolia stepped and looked around, frustration clear on her face. I've been wondering, how did those Rana wielders awaken? There have been no tales of Rana wielders for hundreds of years, and their villages were so primitive. That's what I wanted to know, but they refuse to share their knowledge. Is it too much to ask for a polite conversation before battle begins? They're as violent as those hideous ravagers. But we still live, and we'll find her yet. We barely escaped those nasty froglings, which reminds me, I need to renew my oath, maybe modify. Modified? Maybe. Don't disturb my thinking. Just because I'm talking out loud doesn't mean I'm talking to you. Let's find our way out of this muck. You can dance if you want to. You leave your friends behind. Your friends don't dance. Oh, claim beacons of power. In the clearing stood a shrine to Aurelia, old and weathered. Hello, Aurelia. I've come to ask your guidance yet again. I thought I could find your remains here, or at least some other powerful artifact that could lead us to you, or Corral. The Rana stopped us, stupid froglings. So any guidance would be good, now would be perfect. Indeed, my furry fellows, she never answers. Come along. Oh, and you can come too, Magnolia. I'll repair that portal. No, I feel power nearby. Go north. Who? Yes, now go. I'll draw on your essence to clear the way. Destructive essence was pulled from Hiller and burned a path through the vegetation. Well, that was rude. A miracle! Yes, a miracle, but also rude. I enjoy your unique mind, my kid. Now go. Oh, hello, what's this now? As Brother Hiller climbed the small hill, he was greeted by a huge harima, a tinkersmith. His many contraptions clanked and whizzed as he made his way towards Hiller. Did you burn down the forest? I first feared it was dragons, but it was you, wasn't it? Yes, I did. No one helped me. You mentioned dragons? Yes, we had some disturbing reports of dragons. That they exist and have been attacking. Would it have something to do with the emergence of Rana wielders? Rana wielders? Oh, man, reported as much, but I didn't believe her. But where are my manners? I am everything. A wielder and artificer. I assume you're also a wielder? We both are, but we need some assistance. We've been attacked by Rana and lost our way. Rana, they're everywhere now. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That is a mistake, sir. I'll help as much as I can. The enemy of my enemy is my enemy's enemy. No more, no less. Do not make the mistake of thinking they're your friend. Wonderful. Might I ask what you're doing here? That's the ruins of a beacon, if I'm not mistaken. It is. We've been repairing them. It's been a mission of the Tinkerers Guild for quite a while. And we're very close now. Fascinating. Mind if I look around? Oh, not at all. I'll join you for a tour of my work, and then we'll see about helping you. Maybe we can strike a deal with each other. Absolutely. You seem like an intelligent fellow. I love meeting like-minded individuals. And I've got the knife that is the perfect shape to fit into your back. You'll love it. It's the perfect accessory for anyone. The 80s, the 90s, absolutely tremendous time for music. Alright. Fae, and we've got Swamp Beasts. Oh, a Dagger of Angry. Alright. I guess we don't have to worry about the fire spreading. I mean, it's a swamp. It'll probably go out on its own, right? As long as it's not the swamps from the Princess Bride that are constantly farting fire. These swamps aren't full of methane, are they? As they proceeded down the dirt road, everything stopped and looked at the ruins nearby. So many remnants of the Great Era, and so little we understand. This may sound strange, but we figured out how to repair the beacons, only we don't really know what they're used for. Oh, I'm convinced that once you have enough of them in the same area, they can be used to project your power. If you're a wielder, that is. So instead of the beacon sending messages, it's sending essence. I may have to adjust my calculations. Everything brought out some drawings and suddenly started scribbling notes. You are correct, my kin. Recruit this one. His mind is sharp, and his harima were our ancient allies. Really? Oh, that's fantastic. I have so many questions. I will answer them all, my kin, but first make this harima take the oath. Oh, convincing a scholar to do something, a very interesting task. I can sense his mind. He's curious. Offer him the gift of knowledge, communicating with the specter of ancient scholars. Many wait dormant in this area, and since Roderick freed me from the urn, they will obey you and any other wielders sworn to me. Wonderful. That might just sway him. I'm gonna grab some water, I'll be right back. There's a lot of reading, and I'm gonna need more fluids. Oh, that's a lot better. Kerrigan betrayed someone? Or since when? I don't remember that ever happening. Why, Terrans never betray anyone, ever. That's a bit much. All I have are a few upgraded. Ugh, jeez. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, that's a no. It's a big nope for the moment. Is that more swamp beasts over there? As they traveled the road, everyone studied the many rats that followed Hiller. He'd been so deep in thought in that approach. These rats, they do your bidding. My theory is that you somehow used the flawed oath to bend them to your will, or something similar. Am I right? A true scholar. You're very much correct. These rats were my special area of research. I believe that she intended any wielder who swore the oath could command most oathbound, including these rats. Oh, interesting. I very much enjoy practical tests. Have you employed them against the Rana? Oh yes, they're quite formidable. Speaking of formidable, you should join our merry group. Boy, you're not very good at this. Oh well. Join? Yes, all you need to do is swear the oath and we can fight the Rana together. The Unseen Society has unearthed many of the secrets of the old days, and we have access to skilled labor for your research and repairs. Well, that does seem like a good bargain. Let me show you what I've been working on while I ponder your response. Alright, sure, we'll examine your work. Another pack of wolves. I just don't think my rats are quite up to fighting their body weight in wolf at the moment. Already mentioned earlier, the rats have really bad essence. So you're not gonna get to do a whole lot of magic when you're running rats. Up ahead was a beacon, but lit with a flame as it was meant to be. Both Hiller and Magnolia could feel the power emanating from it. Everything stopped and pointed to it. As you can see, we've repurposed parts from beacons beyond repair and used them to repair these ones. And what you said about them projecting power makes a lot of sense. My guess was that Aurelia used them to defeat the dragons of old. Oh, I did. This is what we need, kid. Seize these beacons in this area. It will be our foothold in Patreon. The first step back to greatness and peace. Yes. Who are you talking to? Aurelia. She's returned with all her knowledge of old. What do you mean returned? Like the rotting skeletons? Her mind is great indeed, and she has asked you to take her oath. Lend me your essence, kid. I will awaken the oathbound in the area. You just change the terrain again. Ooh, what's that thing? We've seen those things before. But might we finally have them on our own side? Once again, Hiller felt his essence drawn, and as a wave of arcane energy swept out. As he collected himself, he could see Oathbound clawing their way out of the ground, their eyes blazing and their swords ready to serve. This is horrible! I must warn the others at once. What? No. Just let me explain. Oh, no need. I should have listened to Bigley. Too hasty, all too hasty. Everything ran towards the nearby portal and jumped through. The portal flickered and went out. My king, the Oathbound will serve all wielders sworn to me. Secure the areas I find an awakened corral. But what about my questions? Hiller, we must assume the Barians are hostile. I'm eager to face them and show them the error of their ways. Oh, fight. Always with the fighting. Let's capture these beacons then. So, he wasn't doing the best sales pitch, but you really should have let him finish instead of raising undead in front of that guy. Also, I got her. It let me have her. her taxes 3, her wood cutting, but most importantly, her levy. Alright, this should be good. First, I guess all I really have to share is not much, honestly, but I'll take it. Now, for your side, please put this on for 100 gold a turn. Riding boots for movement. There. That looks a little bit better. I want to see you. Oathbound had tried to rise to this old graveyard, but their remains had been too broken. Instead, their bones had risen together, not as a legion, but as something else. Now, this is interesting. Surprising, but interesting. If I'm not mistaken, these are the kinds of bones I've been using on my rats. But the power of their oath bound them into one being. Yes, it's pronounced really. I do feel sorry for you, though. This was not the intent. These constructions will be very useful in the wars to come. They almost look like big rats. You can get used to their company. Alright. Scavenged bones, magic resistance and infinite retaliation, and 2 destruction. Much as I want to keep gathering and stuff, I probably really need to go up here and take this city before I do anything else. The Oathbound freed themselves from shallow graves. Cool. In. Oathbound soldiers dug themselves out of the ground. Yes, get in. Alright. Since you're only 2 steps away, I'm gonna knock this group of wolves out and then go for the city. She can collect what's back there. We saw what happened. Your kind is not welcome here. Our kind? We're human, just like you. You raise undead. They serve you. Undead humans. They still live in a way, and they're glad to serve. Glad they're dead. It gives them purpose. Now step aside. Aurelia needs this whole area as a staging ground against the threat of the Rana. We will not. Well then. Alright. Gray number unit hell? I'm not sure what gray number you're referring to, but... I know that I'm claiming this city over here. The only resource I'm not generating right now is stone. That could be an issue. There are at least 2 other factions at play on this map. I'm gonna need to go there. I thought I was gonna pick up a city here. Oh, that is the city right there. Okay. Alright. Now we can turn around and scoop up the rest down there. Oh dear. I guess that checks out, but that's a high price to pay. And we'll start collecting Risen once again. During battle? I assume you mean... Oh, shit! No, stop! Ah, fork. If it's their health, it should only be displayed in battle. So next battle, I'll see if I can see what you're talking about. Well, you're here now. I guess that means we're going for this doggo. And probably those two things down there as well. She can pick everything up. And I'll just hope that's the correct play over here. Alright, how big can I make this city, I wonder? Well... I need rats. There's no way around it. That's what he specializes in. So, we're gonna go rats. Oh no, that's how many soldiers I have. Okay, no, that's the... So, I can have a maximum of 40 skeletons. I've got 22 out of 40. I can have a maximum of 200 risen. I've got 3. Yeah, that's just how that works. Yeah. And each figure has hit points within the unit. Okay, what about swamp beasts? Do you think we can fight those? It's funny that my favorite Rana unit's the one I was never using during the actual campaign. Okay. Plague rats. Oh. Which types of units do we want? I don't know a whole lot about these things, what they look like upgraded. These Essence Steel is a pretty good move. These guys will become risen when killed. This guy can produce a lot of essence, but I honestly think that the Toxicologist is the best option of those choices. But if I want them, I'm gonna have to build a lumber mill, which I don't really need a lumber mill. I don't know. For the moment, I'll probably take a stoneworks. This settlement won't get any bigger ever. We're gonna need more than this. What? Garlic with snails? I do not recommend eating any kind of bugs. Yuck. Alright, let me see. I'll burn that down. Scoop that up. Okay, that's a problem. Flag that. Flag that. Risky. Yeah, that would be risky, wouldn't it? We just don't have an army right now. Let me come back when I've got more rats. Maybe. Fine. We'll go with those guys. Sure. I'll probably get told I need a different building, but what can you do? I need stone right now. Alright, upgrading rats. Rats are now upgraded. Drafting. Rats, please. Okay. A simple axe. Something warm and caring filled every fiber of Hiller's being. My kin, you must press on. As you've guessed, whoever controls the beacons controls the area. So if we have enough of them, they can empower my magic, giving me the ability to rain death upon any enemy in my vicinity. Yes, or any other wielders. But not only death, we can use magic to strengthen the area, supporting life and order. Fascinating. Now I have a few more questions for you, Aunt. Soon. There's much I need to attend to. Ah, she's gone. She's busy, isn't she? Okay, that's my source of stone. Just burning everything down, aren't we? Yes. Cunning 3, combat training, or one more command. In the end, I'll definitely need the command. Cunning 3. Alright, before we deal with all that... definitely want to evict this swamp beast. And I want this ore pit. Yes. I would need a croft. I'm not necessarily opposed to that. Particularly if I'm going to get a better source of ore over there. Though I would like to get a little bit more out of this one first. Alright, this is enough of an army to do something. Oh, he needs to go here. Yes, we need this. Okay. We're now heading this direction. You can hit that on the way so we can get some ore pits. An extra strong breath attack, huh? Yeah, I don't think I want to live in the pod or eat the bugs. Thanks anyway. The only bug I like is lobster. It's basically a big wet spider. Honestly, I probably haven't had it in 5 years. That's a wild guess. It's been a very long time. I could probably count the number of times I've had it in my life on one hand. Alright, good. That is now open. She can collect it. I need to go straight to here. Okay, get over there and collect that. Expensive, and I guess I didn't need the stone after all, so wasteful. But, oh well. My hero produces spider silk out his butt every turn anyway, so, you know. I don't need to worry too much about wasting a little bit of it. Risky. Did you try winning? What an idea! Why didn't I think of that? Pretty much relying on the rats to do everything in this fight. Ow! And the rats are gone now. So bad at being a wizard. You're not a very good wizard, Harry. If only I could quicken you. Give me some momentum at least, because they're gonna get some in a second. What I got. Built my troops up a little more before coming here. Trick, but not anymore. Those guys up there are the biggest threat on the field to me. Right there. Well, at least I know what you have to hit. Get them! Not going well. Going very badly and getting worse by the second. In fact, I think this is a loss. Yeah, I needed to gather more troops before coming here. There's no winning this. Oh. There's still no winning this, but... yeah. Yeah. Yep. It was actually close. I know it didn't look that close, but it was actually pretty close. But yeah, we need more troops. Yeah, I know, game. Yes, that is true. We do get a yearly dividend just for living here. I'm not going to go into all the details of how it works because it's generally misunderstood, particularly by people out of state, but the short version is there's a big pipe that pumps a lot of oil, and everybody who lives in the state of Alaska gets some oil money. It's like, well, it varies from year to year, but it's like $1,000 to $2,000 in that range. And there are no state taxes. And, well, there's more services up here than perhaps other places get. I guess that really depends on where you're talking about, because, again, oil money. We never had a Red Lobster. We had a Chili's briefly. And I do mean briefly. It was there and then it was gone. I've eaten at an Olive Garden once when I visited Anchorage, and I was very impressed with it, because we don't have an Olive Garden either. Yeah, our selection of restaurants is somewhat limited. Somewhat. Alright, so I'll be able to pick up some new troops in a second. To conquer that. I sure hope this will be enough troops. Oh yeah, we get tons of mosquitoes in the summer. It's unbelievable. Oh, I don't know. The thing about the cost of living up here is really, really high. Like, I'm sure you're imagining, oh yes, the lack of state-level taxes. Well, you still have federal taxes, and you still have local taxes. But also, everything has to be shipped. All the food, everything has to come from far away. that makes everything more expensive up here. So, you know, the dividend isn't even really making up for the additional cost of living. Although you can potentially use that to your advantage, because wages tend to be higher up here as a consequence. And if you really want to swing it, I've mentioned this before, but what you can do is, if you go up north, where everything has to be brought in by airplane, the prices get really, really high. Like someplace up like in Nome or up in Prudhoe Bay, those kind of places. So, and it's not necessarily weight, but it's bulk, like toilet paper and paper towels are real expensive because they're bulky. Take up a lot of space on the planes. Anyway, you get a job up there, and you can get incredibly high wages doing what would be minimum wage jobs anyplace else. And so if you're willing to live as frugally as you can and work 2 or 3 jobs, you can bank up a lot of money working things like McDonald's or 7-Eleven or whatever. You don't have to have any kind of skills or anything. So that's entirely a valid strategy to bank up money and get ahead in life. The other thing that a lot of people don't know about is the dividend is actually an incredibly big deal for all the local businesses. If you sell, I don't know, snowmobiles, when do you sell all of your snowmobiles? Well, you make most of your sales when the dividend comes out and people go out and decide that they're going to, because it's every member of a family gets the dividend. So if you had a family of 6, you know, husband, wife, 4 kids, that's 6 dividends. They just got $6,000 to $12,000 all at once. And so yeah, you know, they might decide they want to go out and buy a snowmobile or something. So the dividend actually has a dramatic impact on the local economy. And years when the dividend is small, you know, have effects on the economy as a whole. I think I'm just gonna erase you this time. We're gonna go for that. You guys seem to have more units as well. So it looks like you've got snipers at least. Oh, I should have upgraded you. I failed to upgrade you. Whoops. Here. Alright. And just having a little bit more troops really, really changes how this battle goes, huh? It's not even that many more troops. Get him! I love being able to trigger my retaliations that way. It feels like I'm abusing the game every time I do it. Which feels great. tarantulas ate all your hamsters? Wow. You tempt me. But I'm afraid I need soldiers. Yeah, that's a pretty good one to pick, but I'm gonna go ahead and... Yeah, channeling is good too. I'm gonna take the 9th slot. Yeah, we're gonna take that 9th slot there. Alright, your objective is to draft a bunch of troops and bring them forward to Hiller. His objective is to clean everything up. I guess starting here, he'll work his way around. It's going to take him a couple of turns to get out, though. Alright. Take as many as you can. Go, go, go! Look at the land just dying around our stuff. Interesting, they seem to have built the game so that they had matching tile sets in the different, hello. Portal flicked the leaf to life and Arbentina stepped through. She looked as if she expected to find someone. Oh, you just complicated everything. Now I have to match you up to there somehow, but... Well, that guy's in the way, and... So you were in the first map of this campaign. Oh, you're the wizard that I wish was my main character, but whatever. You're too low level to be particularly relevant at the moment. Oathbound, the Empress has commanded us to seize this region. We are to assist Brother Hiller. As the Empress commands. There should be some scholars nearby. Hopefully they yet live. But where is Hiller? No matter, now I can show the Empress my skills. Hiller may be her kin, but I am his equal as a wielder and a scholar. No, you're like level 6. Come on now. I dream of the day your mind's fully returned, and not just the most prominent task you've been given. Alright, well, Alright, well, the only direction you can go is this way. We've studied a long time, paid the Barians for the right to remain. But is it time? Time for them to kneel? It is. All the knowledge you passed along the unseen has been most useful. The oath has been reenacted, and we, the wielders, can control the oathbound. Control? What of their free will? For many of them, their mind is gone, and only their purpose remains. To serve her. We hope their minds and their will return in time. Alright, anyway. Alright, up you go. Secluded monastery. Oh, interesting. Destruction 3 could be good. Probably should be taking command, but I'll take destruction instead. Alright, I need to head north and meet up with her now, which changes everything I was doing, kind of. Well, not everything, but it changes things a little. Alright, well, I'll knock these pipers out. Join us! We seek to destroy the Rana. We have awoken. We would welcome allies to destroy our ancient enemy, but we cannot be allied with the dead. So narrow-minded. very. Alright, we have rats. Double rats. Huh. Trading post. Ooh, this one can have walls and it's upgradable. Hell yeah. Alright, Summoning Circle. Forum of the Unseen. Or Library. Ooh, I don't know. If I can upgrade this further, then I guess. Sure. Let's just hold that thought a little, huh? I'll leave the guard tower for the moment. Small group of Haruma guarded a nearby crypt. Step aside. We seek the Oathbound within that crypt. You're allied with those monsters! They've slain many of our kin. You shouldn't have tried to stop them from fulfilling their duty. Char! You're dead. Out of the way. I need to head north. What? Obstacle. Unlike in the final mission of the Rana campaign, I want to make sure I get the main city correct this time. So I'm going to carefully pick my ultimate unit structure first. Well. Sure. But still haven't seen the building that produces the skeletons yet. Howl of Endless Essence. Whoa, I need to get this to the main hero immediately. ASAP. That will go a long way to making up for what he lacks. Also to do his troops. Rats. I need a lot of wood. I need massive amounts of wood. Well, let's hope we can find it. Some crates of equipment were left near the fallen beacon, but the repairs were far from done. Some wood. wood I'm currently getting is what she's producing. I can sell all the excess artifacts here. I'll have someone do that. This is worth having. Very good. I don't know what the other two players are up to. Their turns are taking very long. And there are dragons. There's all kinds of things up here. The heads of Barians were forcing scholars into a cage. Ah, well, let's just eliminate this real quick. Well, obviously. Alright. What is this? A very well-fortified settlement, I see. That might be where we launch from. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna need you to just flag things for me. Go, 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 go. Oh, I want to get that too. So close. So close that I'm in fact gonna be slightly wasteful to speed it up. It works out because that increases the money it produces a turn. Okay. One more upgrade. That's 50 wood, 40 stone. I'm gonna begin the summoning circle now. Requires of me. Rats gathered near as if they too could feel her presence. Dr. Marjata has taken my oath. She has seen dragons and been bested by Rana wielders. Ah, she's not a real doctor. She used to be a toxicologist. Kin, the Rana are a great threat. You must seize the beacons to be able to defeat them, to stop them. These dragons, where have they been hiding? Inside the Rana, they evolve. That's why we tried to eradicate the Ethtra. To always keep the Rana down, but our plans failed and they have awoken with great rage. Great rage, you say? Don't worry. You've granted us great strength, and we'll deal with them. I worry not for you, my kin. I must go seek my other wielders. All must know of the threat. Other wielders. Very well. This could be another tricky fight. Wait a minute, what am I doing? I should have had her unite her armies first. I would have probably lost less. Oh well. Alright. Alright. I might have enough to really work with here soon. We don't have much of a military yet, but I can put a rally point here. We're starting to get our resources together. Alright, pop on out. Cool. So we'll have this settlement be double guarded, but rally point it is. This, however, this is something special. Okay. Now you get involved as well. Okay, so what's going to happen with Okay, you are going to deliver all of this to be sold. Every single junk artifact I have needs to be cashed in immediately. Things up there while we get things in order in our cities. Circle's still constructing. These in everything. She is going to deliver everything she's got over here. Huh. Gosh, I'm having trouble here. Okay. Your task is to go upgrade those. That task task drags you all the way over to here, which is 5 turns of walking. Oh, what can you do? You can also visit that. Your task is to go straight down to here and sell everything off. Finally, you. It's complete. To upgrade it requires the Aurelium Sanctuary. Really? Well, crafty spiders it is. Tiny bit unfortunate. Okay. We have just a little bit longer to get our stuff together. Keep going that way. Can't see any reasons for you to stop. Okay, this is pretty cool. Free archery. You don't make a ton of use of archery, but hey. It's still something. It'll still make you a little tiny bit more formidable in combat. Go ahead and build a croft here. Once that finishes building, we can upgrade you. And you. We still need a lot of resources, though. Alright, that should be pretty good. I want to keep building things here, but let's wait. Okay. And now the big move. Yep, we're only gonna be selling all of this to you. Honestly, it's not even worth a whole lot. Okay, the boots are one thing I should keep. Now, if I wanted you to fight, I would probably want to give these to the other one, honestly. I can always come back and buy stuff later if I change my mind on this. Right now I just need every scrap of resource I can get. Okay. Not yet. There. Alright, we're going to have to choose our direction. high legions. What do you do? Oathbound sacrifice. Whoops. Sacrifice 1 unit and summon a temporary Oathbound. With 15 units? Whoa! Turn one of these into 15 of these. Interesting. Potentially very useful. You give 2 Arcana and a Destruction, and can steal Essence. You give 2 Arcana Destruction and can charge Essence. Rats are really the worst for spell casting, but my main hero is the rat hero, so what am I gonna do? Not use rats? When I literally have a special bonus to rats? We're running out of time for the day. It's just getting good. Just getting all my stuff together. Decide what I'm doing with you. Shove 20 of these in here. Because I wish to draft 5 of these. Alright, what way we going? That's the question. What is the correct direction? I don't know where my enemies are, but so many directions. I think I go east. Through here. No more! Yeah, go back to your swamp. No, humans always lie. We are not afraid. The rider has come. Well, you should have been afraid. You should have been afraid. One of the beacons we're after. Alright. Okay, right. Going, but I have to go to bed. Upgrades. Alright. Simple axe. So he's gonna come around and open this up, and the two of them can bump fists again. Ooh. Nope. Junk. give a buff, a permanent buff to the hero, right? So you gotta pick those up. 3 points of defense, it's something. Okay, pick that up. Hooray. Is it this one yet? Just waiting. Meanwhile, over here, I need so much more wood. How much would it cost? A lot. I'll do it. Okay, we can have either the Forum of the Unseen or the Library. I'll go with the Library. We still have a few small build sites left, so we can pop in more stuff. I could also turn the trading post into another thing. Just one more turn. Just a little more. This little Rana city over here. You bring death! Yes, yes we do. Yeah, the marsh expands. Rana wielders have awoken and they're coming for you. Good, I have many questions. The Rana fled. Drums could be heard throughout the swamp. The Rana were aware of your new threat and they were coming. Oh, that's great. Burn. Burn it. Bodies everywhere. In the midst of the smoking ruins, a band of Rana hunters can be seen. As they noticed Brother Hiller's forces, they gathered. But it meant nothing in the face of overwhelming forces. Those sworn to me rise. Ah. Pikes ready! But not ready for us. Let's check that over there, right? Alright, more resources. I'm so glad I have this hero. She's adding so much. This place will never be very much, but it can have a croft or two. Meanwhile, the library is complete. Well, we need to upgrade the rat count, we need to upgrade the High Legion count, we need to upgrade lots of things. We still need the Forum of the Unseen. Let me see. Do I want to crypt at all? Do I? Honestly, the Oathbound don't impress me too much. I think I'll make more rats instead. That sounds good, right? Here to the orchard and just kind of continue going around farming stuff. Well, I guess 22 of you just have to go to waste. Oops. I have a feeling that this last mission is going to come down to 1 or 2 really nasty fights. Oh my gosh. You're adding 5 hit points to a creature that normally has 7. Yeah. You wouldn't make my top 10 list of heroes to play as, but uh-oh. I see there. Okay. There's a dragon between me and him. That'll probably keep him back for a little bit. I need to go this way. You need to go do what you're doing. You're fine. You. That's such a good item, but I don't know. Okay, that's actually blocked to me. Aura the Fae. Despite our efforts, she has returned. Yes, she will finally answer all my questions, and I know about your betrayal. I assume she's quite cross. She was the one who's betrayed us! Let me calmly suggest that it might have been your king that was the problem. Looks like you can loop around here and pick up all of this. You end up fighting the dragons over a tooth, though. I don't know if we have the forces to deal with that just yet. I forgot to check my buildings. Right. as these guys. It would require a crypt. Well, alright, fine. I will make a crypt. Yes. The Dagger of Rage. +1 to damage would be real good with the rats. Alright. That up. Dear. There, huh? That's all around me. Whoa! I can teleport between beacons. I hope I can remember that. Back down there. Stealing all your spider silk. And I'm taking you out. Not quite ready to attack the dragons, but... okay, that can be a trading post. Here, this can be an upgraded thing, which allows me to construct the mausoleum, which is such an interesting building. I've still got a few more sites of interest. The other ones we'll think about over time, but those are the definite. And a little bit more magic. Alright, with that... fit that together. Could be combined as well. I don't know how this is gonna go. Their heroes seem quite dangerous. They might very well cause me much trouble next time. He needs to find a beacon over here to teleport to defend my territory. I need another tier 3 building badly. Why not? I can't hire new wielders still, alas. Well, it's not much of a defense. No toxicologists, though. I actually like them. They're one of the better units. The undead... I don't know, I mean, compared against the Rana, I think I like the Rana better as a faction. Although being able to summon undead, this thing in particular gives me pause. If you ran 9 of these, you would be able to create 135 Oathbound a turn, charging across the battlefield at the enemy. All of which would be giving you order and destruction essence, right? I'd assume. They'd be paired with these things, which aren't bad at all. I don't know, I kind of want to build around the Blessed Bones. I kind of think that that might be, something. Yeah, they're really lacking in the ranged department. I think that's why I'm not hugely enamored with the undead. And it may also be in part because they made the Rat King the main hero. And it's like, yeah, the rats are terrifyingly effective, but also not the most exciting thing to play as. You know, I also find their Bard to be the least good of all of the Bard units. It's interesting that it does spell damage, but that means that there's only one or two builds that you can do where their thing is really good. Whereas for everyone else, it's like, yeah, but most of the time I'm casting spells like Quicken and Dimension Door. But this doesn't impact. The fact they become undead when they die is interesting, but I'd much rather have the drumming spiders. Those were awesome. The pipers that the other faction has, that one looks really good. See, I don't care much for their bar. Their skeletons are limited to a max troop size of 40, which is... There's nothing all that great about them. I mean, they're fine, but not really something I'd be excited to play. The toxicologist is good. I like the toxicologist. Really a big fan of the necromancer. But either he's shooting or he's charging your mana. It's like, but you want to shoot, but you want to charge your essence, but you want to shoot. I'm not a huge fan of this unit. This unit fascinates me. It's a shame I didn't get it until the final mission, because, ah my gosh, I feel like there's a terrifying build in this one. these are good. These are good. They're not amazing, but they're good. Well, I mean, the only other ultimate tier unit I have as a point of comparison is the dragon. So, I mean, it's good. It's got sweeping attacks that can hit multiple enemies. It's good. But I mean, when my point of reference is the dragons, it's kind of like, well, whatever. I think I can afford to field a second army in this map. And I probably should. It would have to be her. Because the other hero is, the other hero's giving me 40% more troops, holy crap. And, you know, some money and wood. Which is nice. Yeah, I really want to keep playing, but I need to get bed down. But I want to keep going. Desire to continue. Alright. Can you believe we're almost finished with the second campaign, and there'll only be one campaign left? The one that'll presumably be the shortest, or at least the easiest? I don't know. Maybe it won't be. Maybe I'm mistaken about that. Who knows? Those cages are just filled with rats. What are they doing? Anyway, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off, and good night.